Hey, this is Athlete Cell, and we want to talk about Marc Pro Plus and doing a little bit of a flush for your legs and back. So, Ryan here is going to be our guinea pig and going to be our model at the same time. So, what we're doing is we're trying to use the pad placement. It's locations that you can find in your book. The very first one we're going to call the low back crisscross. So you're going to place a pad here and here. This is going to be A pad, B pad. Then the corresponding B pad will be down here at the top of the high glute. And then the corresponding A pad will be over here of the high glute. You're going to start here with this crisscross, boom, boom, and boom, boom. You're going to do that for 5 minutes on 6, then 7.5, then 9. And again, I just have Ryan laying here being nice and relaxed, no big deal. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this A pad sequence and B pad sequence, and I'm just going to flip these two pads. So now I've got A on one side and I've got B on the other side. Now I'm going to switch to a low frequency. So I was doing high, now I'm going to switch to a low. I'm going to run the low at 6 and then a low at as heavy as he can handle. Once I've done that, I'm going to take the pad that was here on the glute and I'm going to move it up here to the mid erectors. So again, just looking at how the T-spine comes in, where the rib cage comes in, I want to get up here and you can kind of actually see the red circles from where his pads were originally. So I have my low pad here and I have my upper pad here. So all I've taken is my glute pad, moved it off the top of his glute, and I've moved it up top. So again, I'm still on the same side and I'm still running low. I'm going to run that on a 6 to an 8, whatever he can handle. Once he's done with that, I'm going to take the pads off of his back. Then we're going to move into his legs. From this position, one of the things you're going to find in the booklet from the Marc Pro Plus as well is going to be the total leg flush, where they basically have you place a pad at the bottom of the heel or the inside of the foot, and then also one towards the edge of the groin, okay? We're going to put one here on each leg, and then I'm just going to have him either sit here and chill, or he can lay back. Doesn't matter however he wants to. I'm going to have him sit for 5 minutes. I'm going to hold this at a 6. Then I'm going to bump this up to a 7.5. I'm going to have him reach and try and stretch for that hamstring. So all he's doing here is now trying to stretch the belly of the hamstring. Notice that I've got his foot straight rather than pulled back. I don't want to get a nerve bundle pain. I just want to stretch that out into the belly of the muscle. Once I've done that for 5 minutes, my last 5 minutes is going to be having him try and keep his trunk up and then actually try and stretch that high glute. The difference here is if he breaks at his chest and allows himself to lean forward, he's going to stretch his hamstring. So I have him keep his chest up, and that's going to allow him to stretch that high glute. Once you've done this, it's about 45 minutes. Then you just want to go run, do a little bit of hip mobility, some hip circles, ankle circles, knee circles, etc. And you should be good to go. Try it out.